Scott Hall was one of professional wrestling's most charismatic and influential figures. Known for his work as Razor Ramon in WWE and later as a founding member of the NWO when he was in WCW, Hall's impact on the industry is undeniable. However, his career was also marred by personal demons, substance abuse, and legal troubles. This video explores his triumphs, struggles, and lasting legacy in the world of wrestling. Welcome to Wrestling with Me, the ultimate destination for wrestling fans. Get ready to dive into the world of high-flying action, jaw-dropping moments, and all the drama inside the squared circle. Whether you're here for legendary matches or in-depth analysis, this is the place to be. Don't forget to hit subscribe and ring the bell to stay in the loop as we bring you the best wrestling content every week. Scott Oliver Hall was born on October 20, 1958, in St. Mary's County, Maryland. Moving frequently due to his father's military career, Hall's childhood was marked by instability. He developed an interest in wrestling and trained under Hiro Matsuda, making his professional debut in 1984. Hall started in various territories, including the NWA, AWA, and Puerto Rico's WWC. His early career saw him partner with Dan Spivey as part of the American Starship Tag Team. He later found moderate success in the American Wrestling Association, where he wrestled as Big Scott Hall, and was positioned as a potential successor to Hulk Hogan, despite his impressive physique and look. Hall struggled to find his footing in the wrestling world during these early years. One of the darkest moments in Hall's life occurred in 1983, when he was involved in a shooting outside a nightclub. Hall got into an altercation with another man, which resulted in him fatally shooting the individual with the man's own gun. Hall later stated that he acted in self-defense, but the incident haunted him for the rest of his life. Hall revealed in later interviews that he was deeply affected by the event, experiencing recurring nightmares and guilt. He claimed that the trauma contributed to his substance abuse issues, as he often used drugs and alcohol as a means of coping. Despite avoiding a prison sentence, Hall struggled with the psychological burden of having taken a life. Friends and colleagues noted that he would often discuss the event when intoxicated, showing visible distress over the memory. As the years passed, the psychological scars from the shooting incident became increasingly apparent. Hall often spoke about his inability to move past the event, describing it as something that replayed in his mind constantly. He admitted to feeling a deep sense of shame and remorse, even though the authorities deemed it self-defense. The weight of the incident contributed to his erratic behavior, leading to frequent conflicts with promoters, fellow wrestlers, and even his closest friends. Hall's struggles with the trauma also manifested in his declining mental health. Reports surfaced that he suffered from depression and anxiety, exacerbated by his reliance on alcohol and prescription medication. The more he tried to suppress his emotions, the more they surfaced in destructive ways. Many of his most infamous incidents, including public intoxications, arrests, and altercations, were believed to be rooted in his unresolved guilt over the shooting. His inability to seek proper therapy or closure resulted in a self-destructive cycle that lasted for decades. In later years, Hall attempted to come to terms with his past. Through Diamond Dallas Page's accountability program, he worked with professionals to address his emotional wounds. While he made progress, those close to him said he was never able to fully forgive himself. The shooting remained a pivotal moment in his life, shaping his struggles, decisions, and ultimately, his tragic downfall. Hall's career took a significant turn in 1992 when he signed with the WWF. Given the gimmick of Razor Ramon, a Cuban-inspired bad guy heavily influenced by the movie Scarface, Hall quickly gained traction. His slick back hair, gold chains, and signature toothpick flick made him stand out. Razor Ramon became one of the WWF's top mid-card attractions. He won the Intercontinental Championship title numerous times, engaging in classic feuds with Shawn Michaels, Diesel, and Jeff Jarrett. His WrestleMania 10 ladder match against Shawn Michaels is still regarded as one of the greatest matches in WWE history, setting a new standard for the use of ladders in wrestling. Despite never winning the WWF Championship, Hall's contributions during this era were invaluable. He was a key player in making the Intercontinental title prestigious and was one of the most popular stars of the early to mid-19. He famously declared, "You know who I am, but you don't know why I'm here." Soon joined by Kevin Nash and Hulk Hogan, the trio formed the New World Order, a faction that revolutionized the industry. The NWO was a massive success, helping WCW overtake WWF in the Monday Night Wars for 83 consecutive weeks. Hall, as one of the founding members, played a vital role in the group's success. His charisma, in-ring psychology, and ability to make any match entertaining made him a key component of WCW's dominance. However, Hall's personal issues started to surface during this time. His struggles with alcohol became well known, and despite his contributions, WCW often hesitated to push him as a top singles star. He won the United States and Tag Team Championships but never captured the WCW World Heavyweight title, which many felt he deserved. Hall's battles with substance abuse began affecting his performances. He had multiple stints in rehab and was arrested numerous times for alcohol-related incidents. WCW attempted to incorporate his real-life issues into storylines, which many found distasteful. As WCW declined in the late 1990s, so did Hall's career. He was frequently absent, suspended, or released due to his behavior. When WCW was purchased by WWE in 2001, Hall returned briefly as part of an NWO revival but was fired because of an incident on the plane ride from Hell in 2002. Despite his troubles, Hall remained beloved by fans. He had stints in TNA wrestling and independent promotions but was a shell of his former self. His physical condition and personal problems overshadowed his talent. A major turning point came in 2013 when Hall joined Diamond Dallas Page's accountability program. With the help of Page and Jake the Snake Roberts, Hall became sober and healthier. His redemption arc culminated in his WWE Hall of Fame induction in 2014, where he delivered his now iconic speech, "Hard work pays off, dreams come true. Bad times don't last, but bad guys do." Scott Hall's impact on wrestling is immense. He revolutionized the ladder match, helped launch one of wrestling's greatest factions, and inspired countless wrestlers. Despite his personal struggles, fans remember him for his in-ring skills, charisma, and ability to make others look great. Sadly, after complications from hip surgery, Scott Hall would pass away. His death was met with an outpouring of tributes from fans and wrestlers alike, proving his lasting influence on the business. Scott Hall's story is one of immense highs and devastating lows. While his personal demons often overshadowed his career, his contributions to wrestling remain legendary. Whether as Razor Ramon or as a founding member of the NWO, Hall left an indelible mark on the industry. His journey serves as both an inspiration and a cautionary tale, reminding us of the price of fame and the power of redemption. Well, that's all we've got time for today, and a big thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of our future content. See you in the next video.